Hello, this is Zoe Moore's midterm video. Today I will be doing 2 problems from our textbook. Our audience and students today will be the Moore brothers. Now let's get started on our first problem. This is from page 75, number 23. And it reads, find the mean, median, and mode of the data. If any measures cannot be found or does not represent the center of data, explain why. So we're going to number 23. And it reads, ports of entry. The maximum numbers of passenger vehicle lanes at 16 Canadian border ports of entry. Now, our data points are listed below. Your first step would be to set them in order from least to greatest, which I have done for you already, which is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6, 6, 6, 8, 10, 10, 10, 11, 17, and 19. Now, to solve for your mean, you have to add up all your terms together and divide by the number of terms there are. So when you enter this into your calculator, you will have 119 divided by 16. So that tells you that your mean is going to be 7.4. Your median is your middle term. So this is an even set of data points, so you have to look for the middle 2 terms. Now, normally you'd add the 2 terms together and divide by 2, but since they're the same number, we can go ahead and say that our median is, in fact, 6. Now, the mode is the term that's used the most, and we can see that 6 is used 3 times, as well as 10 is used 3 times. So modes would technically be 6 and 10. However, 10 is what we call a quartile 3, and would not necessarily be the best measure of central tendency. Now let's move on to our next problem. Alright. This is problem number 19 from page 211. And it reads, find the indicated probabilities. Newspapers. 34% of U.S. adults have very little confidence in newspapers. You randomly select 8 U.S. adults. Find the probability that the number of U.S. adults that have very little confidence in newspapers is A, exactly 6, or B, less than 5. So, for this problem, we need to find the number of trials, probability of success, probability of failure, and all the possibility values of X. So for this example, we have n equals 8. Probability of success is 0.34. Probability of failure is 1 minus 0.34, which gives us 0.66. And X is values 0 to 8. So for our first value, we want to find exactly the probability of exactly 6. So for this problem, we go ahead and plug in all these values, but our X term would be 6. So this would look like probability of 6 times 0.34 and when you plug that into your calculator, you get 0.019, which is approximately 1.9%. So you have a 1.9% probability that it will be exactly 6 people who have very little confidence in newspapers. Now, number 6 was an easy one. Part B, you have to do more equations because you need values less than 5. So you need 0 to all the way to 4. So you're just going to plug and chug. Now you have to plug in each of these values into your calculator. And when you do so, you're going to get 0.036, 0.148, 0.268, 0.276, and 0.177. Now your next step is to add all of these values together. And so you'll get 0.905, which is approximately 90.5%. So you have a 90.5% chance that less than 5 will have very little confidence in newspapers. And that was all. So class, I hope you all learned a lot today.